Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
We are making television here in our Borla studios at Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat. We've got our friends from Brothers Trucks here, and Dave Welch. You guys are the experts on every Chevy truck from 1947 to 1987. I am not an expert, but I can tell you that the seating position in these trucks is terrible. What have you guys done to fix that?
Well, what we've done is we've made it more comfortable for you. You're going to come down a couple of inches. It's really where the factory should have put it in the first place. I'm not sure why they had it that high, but it's a lot more comfortable. Your arm is going to be even with this here when you're sitting out like that instead of this kind of deal. So it's just a lot more comfortable. It's still adjustable. You can get it exactly where you want it and then bolt it down and you're ready to rock and roll.
Now, we've pulled the seat out of this truck and we have noticed a little surprise, something we didn't expect.
Yeah, somebody's already cut into this and welded it back up and all that kind of stuff. Problem with that, Jazz, is, you know, all the time that it's going to take to do that. And then they had to kind of guess where to put it and stuff. We've taken care of all the guesswork for you. The brackets just bolt on, no problem at all. No cutting, no welding, no nothing. Just bolt them on, slide the seat back in, you're rolling.
Well, we got the seat in. It feels really good. The previous owner, as we saw, had it lowered.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the correct angle. And now, with your brackets for Brothers Trucks, it's sitting right. Feels pretty good.
Nice and comfortable. Almost done. One last thing you're going to want to do is you'll notice that it has the slots in the bracket. So I'll just go ahead and position this exactly where the customer wants it. Go ahead and tighten everything down, and then we are done.
Well, we're not quite done.
Not quite done.
Yeah, a few little things to add to the interior, so you can show me what the icing on the cake looks like.
Right. You always want to think about everything through, and I'm going to show you a few more bells and whistles you might want to think about at the same time.
All right, you know, Dave, if you've got your truck torn down to this level on the interior, there's probably some other stuff you want to do while it's stripped out like that. So what did you bring with you from brotherstrucks.com?
Right, you don't want to put a brand new carpet on there and then take this old dirty sill plate and put it back on. You're going to want to get new ones. While you're there, you might want to look at these rocker covers right here. They normally get all dinged and scratched up, and you're thinking, oh, I should paint it or something like that. Save yourself the time and trouble. You put these on, you look cool in no time at all.
Piece of cake.
Right.
Love it.
Gas pedal, brake pedal, all that rubber's been on there forever. You're going to want to replace that. We've got some extra little things that can make them look a little bit better. You got a couple different choices in that. So, you know, go to the catalog, go online, see all of your choices, think your project through, make sure you've got everything. You don't want to get halfway through and then go, oh man, you know what I should have done. You know what I should have got. So think it all through and get everything out.
And the thing I like about these is it's for looks, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And performance.
Right.
Because you're going to be able to grab the pedal with your foot.
Right.
And for safety for the same reason.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I really dig that. And what else did you bring with you?
Well, this right here is the high-low beam switch. And you don't want to put your carpet in just to take it back out and do a little switch like that. So you got to think about a lot of little things. For another little thing that you ought to think about is this guy right here. Now on the radios, a lot of original ones were taken out. People carved them all up. They put in the radio, and then you can see all the ugly stuff on the side. But if you go to our YouTube channel, Brothers Trucks YouTube channel, you're going to see a video that I did on how to install this, and a lot of other videos on cab corners, rust repair, etc., etc., etc. Just hundreds of videos for people to see.
Now, what if I'm not quite sure what I need for my entire project? How can you guys help me out?
Well, that's what everybody on the phone's there for. That's what everybody in the company's there for. We want to see your truck get back on the road, and we're there to help. Another thing, too, is you go to that YouTube channel, like I said, and there's a lot of videos there, and we're doing videos every single week to show you how to get your truck back on the road.
That's cool. Their YouTube channel is great, and their website's great, too. Check them out at brotherstrucks.com. Now, Joe, at NHOU Protective Coatings, you've figured out how to protect our cars from rust underneath and how to get rid of the rust that's already there, but now you've discovered a new problem you're addressing.
So this problem was presented to us by one of our customers, and what's really cool about this is I was actually able to take part in a solution to this problem. I was not aware of the fact that many of these car manufacturers several years ago began in their attempt to go green, changing the coating on the wiring and the wiring harnesses, which are very expensive, from a petroleum to a soy-based product. Now, rodents already like getting in there in the first place. It's kind of a warm place, and now they really enjoy the taste of this new soy product. So we have a really big problem with the wiring harnesses, but we also discovered, because people are calling me and saying, hey, there's another application for this. I had HVAC guys call me up saying, they're into the wiring on the air conditioning condensers outside. And the RV people are telling me that, you know, are a big problem. And I know I had one during the winter months. So this kind of solved the problem. And as a byproduct, when you solve the problem with the mice, you also solve the problem of corrosion. And what we've done is we've put a essential oil menthol in there. We know they don't like to touch this oil. We know they're sensitive smelling. We also added something that it disguises predatory scents, like urine from a cat. Your nose won't detect it, but theirs will. And so it's a kind of a three-stage way of protecting you from rodent problems. And as a byproduct, rust.
You can check out the mouse out and all their other products at their website.
NHOilUndercoating.com.
We are not finished yet. Plenty more to come here on Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat.